and welcome to the Hair Babes in Business YouTube channel. My name is Jess and I am your host. And today I wanted to create a video where I show you all of my favorite must-have items if I'm gonna go do a wedding. These are my favorite hot tools, my favorite accessories and tools, and my favorite products because I know that it can be really overwhelming. And like I do take more products than what I'm going to be showing you today, but these are the like essential must-have ones. Like if I wasn't allowed to bring anything else, these are the things that I would bring if I had to pick just a few things from each area. These are my go-tos, these are my must-have items. So starting off, I want to talk about the Freestyle Elastics. I really like these for doing styling. They come in a pack with black and clear elastics in them, and they've got 3 different sizes. So they've got really, really small ones, medium ones, and then quite large ones. I do find the large ones tend to snap, so I kind of steer clear of them, but the medium and the small size ones are fantastic. And these are my favorite ones from styling, and I just get these from my hair supplier. They're really quite cheap, and I think they do a really good job. My favorite bobby pins are the High Lift Professional Quality Bobby Pins. These are great because they come in so many different colors. So you can get the gold or the blonde. You can get like this really beautiful silver ashy color. You can get a bronze, you can get a black. And I think even now they have like a bit of an Albany red kind of color as well. But I just find these bobby pins are the strongest bobby pins. They're so good. They don't bend, they don't snap. They're just really, really good ones. They're really good to use. And yeah, these are just my absolute favorite. So yeah, the High Lift Professional Quality Bobby Pins are my favorite go-to bobby pins. Now, I bought this comb quite a few years ago. This is actually like my 4th one because I keep buying them because they're my favorite. They kind of almost look a bit bone-like, and I can't remember the name of the brand, otherwise I would tell you, but I can't remember. But the reason I really like these combs is because they've got the plastic teeth on the outside, but then in the middle, there's like a shorter row of like metal teeth. So this is the best comb for teasing and back combing. I absolutely love this comb. If you can get your hands on these, I would highly, highly recommend. I will try and link as much of the products that I share today in the show notes, so hopefully you can find them. But yeah, this comb is an absolute game changer when it comes to teasing and back combing. So this is my favorite comb. I love this one. Now, whenever I go do a wedding, I always make sure that I take a good supply of pin curl clips. Now, I know that pin curls are not really as popular as they used to be. And if you are going to achieve a pin curl kind of look, you usually will do it in a different way to how they used to do them back in the day. But the reason I absolutely love pin curl clips, especially if I'm doing a wedding or something, is because I find it's very helpful if the bride or the bridesmaid or whoever's hair I'm styling has that really like silky, soft, beautiful hair that just does not want to hold curl. I really like to curl the hair, wrap it up, and then pin it with the pin curl clips so that it can cool down in the shape of the curl, and then remove them after and style. I just find that this helps me get better longevity out of my curls. So I always make sure that I have some pin curl clips just in case someone's got that kind of stubborn hair that doesn't really like to hold curl. I'll always set them with the pin curl clips, and then I'll find that the style will hold much better. Whenever I'm doing an event of any kind, whether it's for a wedding, an engagement party, a formal, a birthday party, no matter what it is, I always make sure I have ample padding with me. I get these ones. These come in a 2-pack. They're the Denman brand. And these are the little ones, and I get them in a whole range of colors, but I also make sure I take some really big ones as well, just to be on the safe side, because I do find sometimes it really helps for timing, but also in case the person has really fine hair or not a lot of hair, to have the padding so you can pad a style out if you need to. And I find this is especially helpful, for example, if you are doing bridesmaid hair and the bride really wants all the bridesmaids to have the exact same style, but one of them has a bob and one of them has like hair down to her waist. If I can use something like this to pad out the one with less hair, it just makes everything look a bit more uniform. And I just think it makes everything a bit more professional, to be honest. And also it makes it faster. So why would we not want to have a little time hack and make things a little bit easier for ourselves? So yeah, I love these different paddings. I'll get all different types. And also, I don't know if you guys know this, I'm going to make a video about this for you guys, but you can cut these up and use them for whatever shape you need them to be, or make them bigger or smaller if you need to. So just so you know, that's a really good hack as well. Now, of course, I tell everyone that I'm styling to come with dry hair, but that doesn't always happen. So I always take my hairdryer with me. I use the Pro One Aerolite hairdryer, and I've spoken about this before. I'm obsessed with this hairdryer. I think this is a really good dupe for the Dyson. It's a lot cheaper. So I think it's $1.99. So obviously you can't expect it to be quite as good as the Dyson, but I think it's a really wonderful dupe. It's very lightweight, it's very quiet, and it does, I personally think, blow dry the hair a bit quicker than your average commercial hairdryer. So this is a really good one. I'll always take this with me just to be on the safe side. I also like to have, like, if I've got someone who's got like really frizzy curly hair, I kind of like to smooth their hair out first with this before I go in with any heat styling, because I just find you get a smoother look and a more polished look. So always take my hairdryer with me just to be on the safe side. And on the note of hot tools, my Cloud9 comes with me to everything, everywhere I go, forever and ever. This is the holy grail of packing for event styling. I have the standard iron, and it is like, if I was not allowed to have any other hot tools and I could only take this one, I know that I could still achieve everything that I needed to with the Cloud9 standard iron. So I am a die-hard fan of this tool. I will talk about this until the cows come home, because I really do think this is like the holy grail of hair tools. And like, obviously I would always take curlers and things with me, and maybe like the mermaid wand and all those sorts of things, but this is the holy grail. If I didn't have anything else and I could only take this, I could still do everything I needed to do with this one item. So this is my holy grail of styling tools. Now, I also always take a selection of round brushes. I'll take something really big like this in case I've got someone who's got like super frizzy hair, or if I need to like quickly dry somebody's hair off. I like to have something big that I can get in really quick and get the job done. This is an Olivia garden brush, and I absolutely love this brush. This is my favorite blow drying brush of all time. And I have tried lots and lots and lots of different brands. I've tried like the Cloud9 ones, I've tried the GHD ones, I've tried heaps and heaps of different brands, and this one is my favorite of all time. I don't know why, it's just so good. And the bristles are a little bit longer on it, and I really like that. And yeah, these come in all different sizes. I just love this brush. I think it's such a good brush. So I'll always take that with me. And then I'll always take a really small brush as well, just to be on the safe side. Because I think like if there's like, you know, a grandma or a mum or something who has shorter hair, and I need to be able to get in and kind of do that short blow dry style, I like to have a small brush with me as well, just to make sure that I can kind of cater to every need if I need to. Now, without doubt, every time I do any styling, I always take my hairdressing scissors with me. It's crazy the amount of times that someone will want to style and they'll want like the little pieces out at the front, and then you do it and they're like, it looks silly because those pieces aren't short enough. So if I need to just take a little bit off the front, I always will do that. And a trick that my first boss taught me that is just such a game changer as well is that if you've done a style and there are a few little flyaway pieces that you just cannot get to sit nicely, just trim them off. Like, they're never going to notice that that hair's gone because it's only like 4 or 5 pieces, and it will just really polish your look and give it the absolute best finish that you possibly can. So non-negotiable, I always have my scissors with me to every event that I go to, because it's really important to have them just in case you need to do a little bit of tweaking to make the style 100% perfect. This Tangle Teezer brush is literally one of my favorite things in the whole world. It is actually a wet and dry brush, but this for brushing out curls and like getting the hair perfectly smooth is the holy grail of hairbrushes. I just love this brush so much, and I think every single hairdresser should have this brush in their kit. It's such a versatile hairbrush. And also I find like sometimes with some brushes, when you brush out the curls, they go fluffy. I have never had anyone's curls go fluffy when I brush them out with this brush. So the Tangle Teezer brush, holy grail of hairbrushes. Now, of course, you always have to have really good sectioning clips. I don't really care which sectioning clips you take, as long as you have some. You need to have a good amount of sectioning clips with you. I know that there are a lot of hairdressers out there who are very guilty of only having like 2 or 3 clips. Girl, go to your salon supplier and buy yourself a pack of new clips. Do it before Christmas, do it now. Because you should have more than 2 clips in your salon. You need to have a good amount of clips, because yeah, you can do it with only a few, but having clean sectioning is just going to make your job so much easier, whether it be for upstyling or foils or whatever it may be. Go get yourself some good sectioning clips, okay? Make sure that you're stocked up. Make sure that you've got some good quality ones, because they are an essential when it comes to any kind of hairdressing. So good sectioning clips, guys. Make sure you've got some. Now, when it comes to products, I have 4 products that I'm absolutely obsessed with, and I'm gonna talk to you about all those. I do take more products than this with me, but If you told me that I was only allowed to take 4, these would be the 4 I cannot leave the salon without, you know? These are the 4 like holy grail products that I think I have to have in my kit to be able to do my job properly. Now, one of the ones that I wanted to talk about, I'll pop a photo on the screen so that you can see what it is. It's the Schwarzkopf Session Label The Powder. That is my favorite volume powder that I have ever used. It comes in a little like pump bottle, so you can actually pump the powder into where you need it. It's just much more controlled, and it's just a really nice consistency, that one. I don't particularly love powder products. I like my hair to feel very natural and smooth and really easy to work with. And I find that most powders, once it's in there, like, you better be sure that you know what you want to do with that section, because you cannot really change it after it's in there. But that one I find really pliable and really good to work with. So that is my favorite powder product, and I do recommend that one. I really like to have that one with me. And I find that especially helpful too if you're trying to create somewhere to put a veil in or a clip. It just gives you that really nice texture to be able to do that. So that's one of my favorite products when it comes to styling. In terms of hairspray, the O&M Original Queenie hairspray is my favorite hairspray to work with. I love this hairspray because it's so pliable, it's so movable, but at the same time, once this is sprayed in the hair, like, the hair is not going anywhere. Like, you can still manipulate it when you're working with it, but once it's been sprayed and it's done, like, and the style's done, that person's hair is not going anywhere. So this is so lovely for that. I also love that it's a low tox product and it smells really good. So that is definitely a win on my watch. So yeah, I absolutely love this. This is my favorite hairstyling hairspray. Especially when I'm doing weddings, but pretty much for any event styling, I always love to have a really beautiful shine spray. So the O&M Frizzy Logic Finishing Shine Spray is one of my favorites. I love this for 2 reasons. I love it because it does give a really good shine and a really beautiful finish, but also I love it because it's not heavy. Because I do find some shine sprays, you spray them and then the hair drops because it's like too heavy, but this one's really nice and light. It's not actually a spray, it's more of like a spritz. So it's just really light, and I find that when you use it in the hair, it just looks really beautiful. And again, this one smells so good and it's low tox. So this is definitely one of my fave products. And now I'm gonna tell you my final item for today. And this product, the Knack Hair Dry Textured Spray, is my favorite product in the entire world. This product, every single hairdresser should have. Honestly, it is such a game changer. This is a like pressed wax spray, but when you spray it into the hair, it's like just, I can't explain the texture of this unless you've used it. You don't know, because I find like a lot of wax sprays are super sticky when you spray them in the hair, and this one doesn't do that. And when you use it in the hair, it just gives that beautiful shine, and it just gives that beautiful, like, just really gorgeous smoothness that you really can't achieve with any other product. One of my favorite things to do when I've finished an up style, especially if I'm going for something more smooth and less textured, is to spray this in and then use like a spoolie just to make sure that I'm like smoothing the hair out, and it will just give you the most flawless, beautiful effect if you do that. So this is, yeah, like I said, if I was only allowed to take one single product, I wasn't allowed to take any of the others, this would be the one I would take, because you can use it to create texture, you can use it to create shine, and you can use it for hold. So it kind of does all of the things. And yeah, this is just, honestly, I think all of you need to go out and buy yourself this product because I'm obsessed. And the other thing about this too is it has the most beautiful smell. It's like perfume. And every time I've ever sprayed this into anyone's hair, they're like, oh my God, what is that product? I need that product. Like, everyone gets very excited about this one. And in fact, once I was doing wedding hair with one of my friends who's a makeup artist. She was obviously doing the makeup. And I sprayed this into someone's hair, and she was like, oh my God, who just put perfume on? What perfume is that? I need to buy that. And I was like, no, it was literally this hairspray. So this is such a winner as well. Well, I hope that you found this episode helpful. Like I said, I'll try and link as much of the items that I talked about today in the show notes as I can. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have. And if you like this kind of content, let me know, because I'd love to share more of this kind of thing with you, and a bit more on like upstyling and stuff like that, because that's something I'm really passionate about as well. Well, I hope you guys loved the video. Please give me a like, please give me a subscribe, please comment if you want to know anything more. and I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah!